Hello, GeorgeF551. I know I'm late to the party when it comes to deck protectors, but it's my turn. And I'm going to do a video of installing these. And I will make them as fast as humanly possible because everything will be pretty much prepared. So it should be very short. I have ordered one for Galaga, as you can see here. It even has the Arcade1up deck protector official thing here, and one that took a very long time to come and finally did, which of course is going to be hiding from us. The old school way they did is just simply bag it and tag it. The receipt behind it, that is the one for the 12-in-1. There's nothing wrong with the 12-in-1, but I'm putting this on anyway. Have one of those rare arcade cabinets from Arcade1up where we still have a pristine deck. So why not keep it that way? Can't say that about Galaga though. As we look over here, you can see that the paint has worn off, and even a little bit where the fire button is. And the thing is, once you breach the paint, it is very easy to take it off, as you can see right there. That didn't exist. See how easy it comes off? Once you breach it, it's game over, literally, for the paint job. So as I say, each one comes with a piece of artwork and a plexiglass cover for which you cover the new artwork with. Anyway, I'm going to set up a tripod, get some better lighting, and install it. But of course, we'll have a lot of it prepared so it'll go quick. Alright, like I said, I did some prep work prior. So of course, if you have a new machine and it still has the old artwork that gets ruined, nowadays you're going to have to purchase a deck protector if it doesn't come with one at this point. There might be some in-between machines that don't. Unlucky you. This was when there was a 3-month warranty. First off, you remove the screws that you've already put in, which of course we did ahead of time. Set them aside. And then if you have a joystick like this does, you unscrew it, which I have done ahead of time. Then of course you got to remove the little grommet that's over it. And we set them aside. At this point, we take the new art and slide her over. Try to get it as exact as you can. It's not perfect, but that will have to do. And then we take the plastic itself and remove the film. It took an X-Acto knife to do it, and even that, it wasn't very easy to get this split. And you take this nice clear film and you plop it on. And it looks like all the holes line up. In my case, if the holes didn't line up, I don't have too much to worry about because where I work, I have a machine shop, and my buddy would easily... Alright, I guess I can't just center them. It's gonna go whichever way it wants at this point. As I tried to center the art as close to the original as possible. And then we just screw it down, which is not being very cooperative right now. As I'm trying to keep the... There goes the screw. Now it's not going to bite very much. And the screws are going to be proud of the surface, which... There we go. I gotta force a new hole into the... or a longer hole into the artwork so it lines up better. But you got the idea. I put in 2 of the 4 screws. You don't need to see any more than that. Then when it comes to the joystick, put the grommet back on, and these joysticks spin. So if you want these balls to stay on, you could put Loctite on, or do as many of us do, is hold onto the joystick while you attempt to tighten the ball. I have not had it come off ever since I've been doing that. And pardon the little flicker, that's a very bright flashlight on the ceiling to try to light up this thing a little better. You get the idea. I'm going to put in the other 2 screws, then we're going to go to the Atari cabinet and do the same thing. This one's going to be more of a pain because we had 2 screws that wouldn't go in all the way if you've seen the building video of this. And once I got the grommets aligned, which you need a flathead to do, those 2 screws sink in more, so they probably won't even grab. Now there's nothing, as I hit the camera, there's nothing wrong with the surface here. It's all good. But why ruin it? So again, we remove the screws, which of course we've... And that's all you need to really do. Now, this one here on the right, that one I could get. This one may need a little help coming out, as this one sunk in quite a bit. There we go. Now you don't have to be as fancy with the artwork here because it's just simply a black and gray. Notice that the gray is actually brighter on the whole artwork as a whole is brighter on the overlay. Although, you gotta keep that B in mind there, that kind of shows up. And then once again, we got the plastic to remove from the overlay, and on these original ones, they seem to be super glued on. They are extremely hard to get off. There we go. And we take our plastic, and you don't need to remove any of the controls. I was thinking maybe the quote-unquote spinner might be an issue, but it's not. It's good. If anything, we can have the art a little more towards the top. That's all there is to it. Now, a couple of these screws may not really hold anything. Let's see if any of them will actually hold as I hit the camera. Okay, this one will hold a little bit. Actually, this one's just spinning free. Yeah, this cabinet was kind of a problem. Alright, this one just barely grabs on. And I mean just barely. Alright, this one actually does grab. And this one will grab. This one, it's not going to grab anything because the grommet sank in way too low. So that's a free spinner. So with the deck protectors, the screws are going to be a little on the high side and they are exposed. Now, one thing I have noticed when putting on these protectors is be prepared for a little imperfection. You can see the kind of mushroom there. And on the Galaga machine, definitely had some mushrooming going there and there. It didn't happen on this side, which I find interesting. So, there we have it. They're all put down. And that's the installation of Arcade1up deck protectors on both machines. I don't have to worry about the Atari one even getting damaged anymore, and the Galaga one looks a lot better. George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.